Hey, 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 mamas, and welcome to Mom's Mouthing Off podcast with Christina and Diane. Join us as we talk about all things kids, marriage, and everyday adulting in a judgment-free zone. Because let's face it, this shit is hard.
And came with no instructions. So trying to keep it all together can seem near impossible. Here, we'll share our shit show stories in hopes that you find comfort in knowing you're not alone and that we all have those moments that just make you want to say, "What the fuck?"
Hey, hey, everybody. Hello, Diane.
What's up, Christina?
What's going on? Okay, so just quick disclosure. Me and Diane are sharing a mic, so...
Which could only mean...
we have a guest. Hello, Jerri. Why don't you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hi, I am Jerri Rader. I am originally from West Virginia. I have a 6-year-old boy and married to a wonderful husband that works at the airport. I'm 39.
What's your husband's name?
Tim Rader.
Ooh, another Tim.
Tim.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
It's a very good name.
I like it.
Good men.
And how old's your son? And what's your son's name
He
again?
is 6, and his name is Isaac. And he is a joy most of the time.
Keyword, most.
Most of the time.
So what do you do, Jerri?
I work at Target. Yay,
Awesome,
Target.
Awesome discount.
That would be so much trouble for me. How do you
It is
survive?
trouble. No, I shop every day.
I
do shop every day. Because literally I shop from store. I'm shipped from store, so I literally shop for everyone all day.
Well, I guess that's good because at least you're getting the shopping out of your system, but you're not necessarily spending the money.
No, I do. Yeah.
Do you get like the first slowdown on like deals and clearances and?
Yep, he got a new Aquaman the other day because it was on clearance for $10. He didn't need it.
Do they ever need any of that shit?
No.
Well, are you good about like? Can you store stuff away for Christmas and birthdays?
He got it.
I guess that's a no. Christmas and July shopping you should be doing.
So, being that you have the inside in Target, any tips or tricks for us about shopping at Target that you can share?
Like to save money or not spend all your money or
certain aisles to go down or days to shop?
Target's got it nailed, guys. I mean, nope. I have no deals. Half my paycheck goes right back to them.
It's funny because
I baked a cake today for someone.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the official. I don't know how I got this honor, but this is the second cake I've made for somebody leaving. One was going into the Army. This one's going to college. And kids are just like, can you make me a cake? I want a cake. And I put little Army men on the guy that was going to Army. I stole Isaac's Army men and just stuck him on the cake randomly. That thought was the cutest crap ever.
Aw, very cute. It's funny because I remember there was one time that me and my mom were going shopping and Ed tagged along. I don't remember. It was like before we even had kids. And usually me and my mom will go to like the end caps because that's where what is all of the clearance.
That's what I feel like I always go to. Yeah.
So we shop all the end caps. So there we are, like picking things up from clearance and thinking you're getting a good deal because it's on clearance. And Eddie like picked something up that I don't know if I was getting or my mom was getting, whatever. So it was like shampoo or something, and he's like, "It's 40 cents cheaper."
I know. You got to watch that.
So ever since that, it was like a good 10 years ago. So now every time we're in Target, my mom's like, I always remember what Eddie said.
No, it's true.
About it only
They'll
being...
mark it a clearance, so it's 10 cents off.
Yeah, exactly. So they make you feel like
yellow
you're getting
sticker
a
makes you think you're getting it.
Exactly.
Are there different colors and stuff?
No, yellow clearance.
Because like I remember when someone told me about isn't there like a secret
TJ
to Belk?
Maxx.
Is it TJ Maxx?
I don't know. I know there's one. There was. I saw online the TJ Maxx, like Marshalls, those or whatever. Like you can bring it up to the register and ask them, like clearance, and ask them if it's due for another deduction.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, that is fantastic. So I tried it out, and they're like, oh no, we can't do that anymore. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Aww.
That's awesome.
That would be cool if you still could.
I never got to see if it actually worked or not, but it was one of those like Pinterest, Facebook type hacks that have been floating around.
I like it. So where did you meet your husband?
I met my husband in Charlotte. My family used to own Harley Davidson of Charlotte. They just recently sold it. So my husband's from Charlotte, and I was shopping there and met him. I picked him up at Walmart. Whatever.
Awesome.
Whatever.
I'm a Walmart love at first sight.
What aisle in Walmart?
Check out, baby.
Straight to checkout. I like it.
Check
Don't diddy
out.
daddle. Be like, you over there. Let's go.
So how long have you guys been together?
We have been together 6 years. We have been married. No, we've been together 7 years. I think this is a trial. Been
I'm
married
horrible
6.
with dates. I'm so bad with
Me
dates.
too. Numbers and dates don't do it for me.
Yeah, no, I'm real bad with
No.
that too. My husband can't remember anything, but he can remember, like, he's good with, like, weird
Well, if
numbers,
you put
like
those
license
dates
plates.
together, shotgun, baby. Somebody was prego. So
Gotcha.
when I got married, yeah, I was pregnant.
Did you know or you didn't know?
No, we knew.
Oh, okay. Did everybody else know?
No.
How far along were you pregnant?
4 months.
Okay.
5 months.
You weren't showing by then?
No,
Oh,
not really.
Bitch.
I mean, I had a chunky little belly, but you couldn't actually say pregnant. Like,
Gotcha.
no, we were going to get married, and he was like, "Let's just do it." And the funniest thing was, when you're pregnant, you pee. I did.
Yeah.
So when he proposed, he had this whole thing set up. He had roses put out, and I got off work, and he had God Bless the Broken Road playing, and I was literally.
He is an old country fan. Claims he doesn't like country.
I was going to say that must be a country song
It
because
is
I have
song.
no
It's
idea
Rascal
what it
Flatts.
is.
And I was like, "Please stop! I have to go pee." I mean,
Well, in the middle of the proposal?
I had to. I was
Aw.
gonna. Which was worse,
Yeah.
peeing or going? I mean, literally, I wasn't gonna make it. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. It was gonna be down my legs.
That is too funny. So speaking of Rascal Flatts, actually, when I
Yes.
met you because our kids were in
Yes.
the same preschool class,
And I had no idea you were so cool. We could have
Oh,
been friends so
thank you
long
so
ago.
Yeah, well, because remember, if anyone remembers me saying I'm the talk when talked to, but I'm not like I will not go like and
But
initiate
we would
a
give each other that
conversation.
smile when we passed kids. Like, we knew we were cool.
So anyway, the first time I saw Jerri outside of the preschool, she was telling me that she worked before you did Target.
Yes.
You had the world's
Prime.
most awesome
I did.
freaking job.
I did. I really
tell
did.
everybody what you did.
I worked for Live Nation, and I worked backstage, side stage. So basically, I watched concerts all night long and met stars, and I gave it up for my kid.
So one day, I think I had texted you because I knew that you worked there. So I was like, my friend won tickets to the Rascal Flatts concert. And typically, I'm not that's probably my
he's
least.
not my favorite
Yeah,
either.
that's my
He's
least
not.
favorite, probably that comes around. But hey, free ticket, I'll go, no problem. So Jerry's like, oh, come on up. I'll get you guys into the pit. So she got us into the pit. And actually, I wish I would have called you sooner because Dan and Shay were opening for them. And I love Dan and Shay.
Yeah, I could have got you into that, too.
Yes, but at least they came back out. So we did get to see them up close. But it was freaking
fun.
awesome. And then, do you know what this chick did? And I know you're not going to really be able to attest to
No,
this
I
because
know.
you
It
don't
was a
like
big
country
deal.
music. Oh, my
I
gosh.
quit on Luke Bryan night,
Who
girls.
the fuck quits on Luke Bryant night? Who quits to be able to stand at the stage seeing his sweat for free or get paid for it? Who quits on Luke Bryant night, Jerry? You quit the next day. You quit the day after
I
Luke
did.
Bryan leaves.
I did. It was not a bright moment in my life, but, I did.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I
Gotcha.
did.
So was it like late nights and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I would have never ever seen him on early calls like Luke Bryan and stuff. I would have never seen him during the day. Like I no.
You mean your son?
Yeah. So yeah, it was fun though. It was
Not Luke.
She doesn't see Luke during the day.
No. It was a lot of fun. I got to meet Blondie and chill on a rock, like sitting on a rock sidewalk thing with Blondie. Who does that? Me and Blondie alone. I was like, oh, crap. What do you say?
Too funny.
What's up, Blondie?
I'm a real big fan.
How are you still alive?
Oh God, too funny. Anyway, you want to get started on our weeks, Diane? You want to get us going? You want to get the ball rolling here?
Sure will. So, as everyone knows, I've been dealing with my son's cast and pins and all that fun mess. So, we got Logan's cast removed and his pins removed. And to me, like, I honestly wasn't sure going into it. Is he going to get a new cast? Is he going to, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I've never been through this. Right. And so I was like, so my girlfriend at work started telling me how it's going to happen because she used to work for like an orthopedist. And she goes, oh yeah, it's like this little saw. I'm like, a saw? What are you talking about?
Oh God.
I was like, oh my God. Now, mind you, the first thing that comes to my mind is Logan has been petrified that they are going to
cut his arm off.
Yes. They're going to.
Oh, and turn him into a dolphin.
Yeah. And turn him into a dolphin. Yep. And they're gonna cut my fingers off. So I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So I started Googling videos of how this is gonna happen.
I think we talked about it like on the podcast a few nights before he was getting it off, and you were like, we usually don't do advice, but what do you think I should do about? Do I show him the video? Do I not show him the video?
So what I decided was I did not show him a video of the pins getting taken out.
But the cast
removal with the saw. So I did show him that, and he didn't freak out as much as I thought he was going to freak out. I think I was actually happy that I did show him that. However, I'm glad I did not show him how the pins come out. So thankfully my husband was there with me, and I basically held his head straight, like had my hands on either side while they took the pins out, and I watched the whole entire thing. My husband couldn't watch it, and I could feel my son kept trying to turn his head
to look.
Because mind you, he screamed the whole entire time we were there. Like X-rays, he screamed. Before we got the cast off, screamed. He was screaming through the whole entire thing. And I just held it together, and I just held his head straight while they took the pins out. That was the worst part. And it's no joke. It's just how they say it. Like, they legit take now all 3 pins is like a long L, and they take out these like medical looking pliers, and they grab a hold of it, and they have to like wiggle it back and forth to try to get it loose to come out, and then yank it out.
So I guess you just like it's gotta go. It's gotta go.
Oh, they just yank it out, and then it starts to bleed because it's like deep in the bone. And then, like, one of them was, like, on top of the other one.
You know it hurt.
Oh, yeah, it hurt. That shit, I'm sorry, that shit hurt.
You know it did.
But I don't think it hurt for long. I just think it hurt as it coming out. Because it's, like, coming out of your bone.
How does it not hurt?
Yeah. And, like, the second one she had a problem with because it was, like, overlapping the last one. Oh, crap. So she had a problem, like, getting hold of it. So she had to, like, jiggle it more. And I was just like, oh, God. I'm thinking to myself, I should do it. I'm like, get it out. Get it out. Come on. You got this. Come on.
My stomach is just turning just even thinking about it.
I'm sorry. But, I mean, all in all, I mean, it was done. I mean, he really, by the time we left and we're getting on the elevator, he was perfectly fine, like totally fine. Like, so I definitely believe them. Like, I think it hurts as it comes out. But, I mean, he recovered super fast. Like, within 10 minutes, he was perfectly fine.
I guess once it's out, it's out. It's like a splinter or
and
something.
And then he didn't get another cast because they're young, so the bone starts to heal already and shit. And so now it's just wrapped up, when that day it was wrapped up. And then the next day we took it off, and it's like the smallest little pinholes.
Oh.
They're already scabbed up.
Does it stink? Did the cast stink? I always heard people say it stinks in there.
Yeah, the cast was sticking up. It's funny because the nurse was telling us when he got it on, like, don't stick anything in it. And I was like, what was the worst thing you found? And she had told us, she goes, the worst thing I found so far was a whole fruit roll-up inside a kid's cast.
That's crazy. You mean little Logan didn't stick his what is this, his string cheese that he fed?
Yeah. Nope, he did not, thankfully. But I mean, it definitely started to stink, towards the end.
Just sweat and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so when he got the cast taken off, he had